How's it going, fam? Welcome back to Erica's EDC, and today we're going to do an EDC pocket dump update and talk about some of the gear that I've been using the past, I don't know, couple weeks, including this sweet piece of ProCut that is just doing amazing in my testing. So I'm going to flip you guys around. We'll go check out the picnic table here and see what we have to update. All right, so this is basically my carry every single day. It doesn't really change. For me, EDC is like literally everyday carry. That is a dead mosquito that I just killed. So, you know, I will carry every single day like a flashlight, a Swiss Army knife, a wallet, chapstick, and a main blade. Depending on what I'm testing for the month, you know, that blade can switch out, but you won't really ever catch me without a variation of these items on my person. So let's check out the wallet first. This is the wallet that I've been carrying for, I don't even know how long, but a long time. This is one that I made. It's just a minimalist wallet that I threw together. I carry a Band-Aid and cash with it, but just a super minimalist wallet. Really thin, perfect for the summertime. And I just put all of this in my cargo shorts pocket. Boring chapstick, nobody cares. This duo I've been rocking for quite some time. I did put it into this little organizer here just to keep these items from rolling around in my pockets, but they haven't changed in a number of months. We've got the Phoenix E12 flashlight still here, and this one is the one that, if the table is flat, stands up on the tail cap. Really like that. And then this is the Tale of Knives little organizer here, not sure the name, but this is the Super Tinker, and you guys know I am absolutely obsessed with it. It hasn't changed in, I want to say, like years. Still rocking this. I just don't see it changing anytime soon. Has so many useful tools on it, and I really do use almost all of these every day. Definitely needs a good cleaning. Pretty gunky in there, but just super useful. So these are riding in here again just to keep them from rolling around in my pocket, and they just fit perfectly. A newer item that I received a couple weeks ago, but I've always carried on and off, is some sort of pocket pry bar. This particular one is the Nice Guy Machine Company Plain Jane Bar 2.0. The original Plain Jane Bar I carried for years, and this is the new version of it. Super slim, really, really neat. He's also making these little mini B01 beads, which are smaller than the original, but these pocket pry bars are pretty cool. Not a necessity for everyone, but I will tell you the weirdest things happen in my life, and this has come in handy so many times. Like, for example, there is a bar that we go to, or a brewery I should say, and for some reason people close the bathroom door with it locked when there's nobody in there. Like, they'll close the door behind them and it locks closed, but it's one of those doors that from the outside it has that slot, and you just have to like put a penny in there or a screwdriver or something, turn it to open the door and get in. So the amount of times I've had to use this to open an unoccupied bathroom to get in, like, it's just weird stuff like that, you know. These are super useful, TSA friendly, but this is the new version of the Plain Jane Bar. Really, really like this. I actually like that it doesn't have the bottle opener because I carry one anyway on my Swiss Army knife, but this is just a sweet little tool. You can open packages with it. It's just a really nice piece of work from Archie, and I've always loved Archie. We've been friends for years. I very much appreciate him, but this is a really cool, super lightweight piece. So that's in my pocket sometimes. If I'm doing things where I will be doing some prying or scraping or whatever, I throw it in there. But these items are definitely like the legit EDC along with a main blade. So the main blade today is the Northern Knifeworks Mink in ProCut. And typically I will run a knife for a whole month and not switch it out, but I needed to take a break this month because I just have so many things that I wanted to get on camera and show you guys and play around with. So today I have this one. We've been switching between this and a number of other knives that I'll show you in a moment, but basically I'm just playing around with stuff and trying to give some initial impressions. But the Mink is a really slim EDC knife with a bushcraft style handle. So it's got that Coke bottle there, lanyard hole, blasted natty micarta, blasted blade, and because it's in ProCut, which is a carbon steel, it's still taking a patina, as you can see, even through the blasting. So this finish is kind of cool because it's almost like a hybrid between a coating and just, you know, like an acid stonewash finish almost, because you can scratch the surface of it if you really try, but it still takes patina and wear because it's not a legitimate cover over the steel. So, you know, mine has some boo-boos on it from beating the hell out of it, but you can see the patina still, that darkening, and this is just a ripper of a little blade. So comfortable. I really, really like the Mink. It's a laser beam. You may not be able to see, but that edge is pretty shiny underneath all the gunk that I've applied to it. But this is today's knife. I have a couple others that I've been toying around with, and I just want to show those to you guys and give some updates on their use. So one of them is this ProCut mini Layman from JB Knifeworks, Joey Berry over at Pops. He's one of the owners. He sent this to me for testing. This is his mini Layman model, and this is a sick little knife, guys. I have done some pretty wild stuff with this. I don't know if you can see, I just poked myself. You might be able to see the wear and tear on it. I have batoned with this. I have feather sticked with this. I have done a lot of work with this knife. A lot. Can't strike a ferro rod because the spine is rounded, which is actually really beautiful. But this is an awesome little blade. Full-size handle. And then the blade is actually a little shorter. But this thing is keeping a razor toothy edge through everything that I've been doing with it. I did film the batoning with it and put it on my Instagram. This is just a really cool knife, and this is ProCut at 63 HRC. This is ProCut at 63 HRC, and this is a really balanced point. Great edge retention, really good edge stability, edge wear. I'm really enjoying ProCut at 63 HRC. Super easy to touch up. But this is an awesome little blade that I've been using. Next up, let's see, let's check this one out. This is something pretty crazy. So this is the Barnyard Junior from Greg over at Deerrock Knives, and Greg is one of my besties. I adore Greg's work. This is an EDC knife from him. It probably looks huge in my hands, but it's, for you guys, it would be a pretty small knife. I just have really tiny hands. But this one is in 10V 65 HRC 3000 BTE, guys. Ridiculously thin, paper thin. Look at that. Partial tang. And check out the fit and finish and just the contouring and everything on this. This is beautiful, super comfortable in hand, sharpened spine. I did start a fire with this one. It's getting a little bit of the tuners, but Greg's work is just ridiculous. This is absolutely a slicer. This is not a hard use knife. but I adore this thing, and the partial tang here just reduces that weight to nothing. If you're gonna use your knife as just like a slicer, you're not gonna beat the crap out of it, you don't need a full tang construction. This reduces the weight. Absolutely awesome. Really, really been enjoying that one. We've got 2 more left. The next one that I've been using a lot, which you can probably see, is the Seedy Knives Skinny Dude in 1V with a Seedy Vex grind. And this one has a distal taper. I love Scott's work. This is basically he calls it an outdoor paring knife. And the Skinny Dude is just an all-around user. This Seedy Vex grind is incredible. So he takes it, and the entire thing is like a convex, essentially. It's just an absolute user. Keeps a really, really nice edge. Did some fires with this one as well. Yeah, you can actually see where I was using the ferro rod, but really enjoying the Skinny Dude. I very much appreciate Greg and Scott. They both make beautiful knives. These 2 boys are in the bushcraft community, definitely on the like kind of hippie side, peace, love, and happiness, kind to everybody. They make some really, really incredible tools. I've been enjoying these so much. The 1V is still, in my opinion, extremely similar to ProCut. The performance is really not different at all. I was using these 2 side by side, and you just can't really notice a difference in edge wear or anything. I feel that the 1V is more stainless than the ProCut, so on the ProCut it just seems to take more of a patina faster than the 1V. This is still pretty shiny. You can see a little bit of patina, but not the same level. But they are really, really similar so far. And the last one that I've been clearly beating the crap out of is this Caleb's Cleavers EDC prototype belt knife. This one's in EDC RV2. I had no idea, but this is forged. So I was wondering about a month ago on video why it wouldn't strike a ferro rod, because the spine is sharp and it just wouldn't strike it at all. And I, in the video, was like, I don't understand. I didn't realize that this is forged. It's so good that I had no idea. Like, it looks so clean and so nice. It looks like stock removal. And then he told me that he forged this thing, and I was like, wait, what? No wonder it doesn't strike a ferro rod. So this is forged by Caleb. And I've just been beating the living crap out of this thing. He told me to do that, by the way. Lots of batoning with this, and you can probably see that finish. Now, if you look closely, you can tell it's forged, but I didn't even notice at first, because, I mean, look at this thing. It doesn't look like it was forged. It's beautiful. A lot of forged knives that I've handled, you can tell they were forged right off the bat. But I've been batoning a ton of firewood for the bonfires with this. Really beating it up, and it just handles it incredibly well. Really ergonomic, nice thick handle for those hard use tasks where the shock is kind of going through your hand there. Nice thick stock, but thins out. Just a super cool beater of a knife that I've really been enjoying. So these are all the ones. There are a few, whoops, come on. There are a few others that I've been toying around with, but I'm gonna show them on another video. But these are kind of the ones that I've been really tinkering with, getting to know. They will all be reviewed. They will all be carried for a month consecutively at some point, but I'm really invested right now in doing this ProCut testing with these and kind of comparing it to different steels that are available. like I said, it's really seeming similar to 1V so far, which I love because 1V is awesome. But 1V is not made anymore, so kind of cool that ProCut is similar. But these are basically the things that I've been playing around with, testing. All of these makers are incredible. And, you know, the everyday essentials just haven't really changed all that much. We've just thrown the pry bar in there every once in a while when necessary. But yeah, that's what I've been testing. Check out all of these makers. I will link them down below. Joey is not taking orders as far as I'm concerned, but you can still check out his work. And like I said, he's one of the owners of Pops, so really cool guy. But check out these makers, go support their work and their craft. They all do incredible, incredible work. But those are the toys lately, guys. So with that being said, go use your shit. Learn how to sharpen your knives. I'll see you guys on the next video. I love you so much, fam. Take care.